What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Idiot Brothers Homeboard Season 5. We're on Episode 3. I did the Sapper battle here in the first bathroom in between episodes, so that was taken care of swiftly and quickly. We did get some XP out of it. I think it was 27 XP we gained out of it. We can head in here and we can unlock our light anti-aircraft vehicle. So we can start diversifying our vehicle loadout a little bit here. I am going to wait a turn before I recruit another army, however. We can make a push for the second hallway. However, I don't think that's the move. We did just defend the living room in the last episode. We could make a push into the office with the rifleman regiment here. But I think we want to wait for our recon division to be able to move because I think we are going to want that fire support. So what we're going to do is they're almost level 3, so we are going to want to get those AA vehicles pretty quickly, especially once they hit level 4. That's when the real problematic bugs start to come out, especially because they have 150% HP. So let's end the day there and see what the bugs do. Alright, they are hardcore pushing living room. There's an extra mission there. We're going to move the sappers back because obviously I'm going to refuse it. I do not like that particular type of mission. That kind of gave the bugs a little bit of a head start into that. So we're going to have a defense mission in the living room. Obviously, they have tier 2 bugs mixed in. However, this is also the turn that we are going to recruit our new army. We're going to basically buy a bunch of recon vehicles, get some light anti-aircraft vehicles to accompany, pick up a couple of supply trucks, and a sapper for good measure. That'll use up all of our plastic, but that will give us a decent mix here of recon vehicles, light AA, supply trucks, and sappers. So, let's get this defense mission on the road. Looks like they've got 20 groups of grasshoppers, 5 groups of mosquitoes, 25 groups of mosquitoes, my bad, 15 groups of cockroaches, and 20 groups of ants. So let's get on it. To the person that left a comment in the, I think it was episode 1, maybe episode 2, I don't remember. Thank you for the additional hotkey assistance. I definitely will be making use of those. Because obviously control click makes this so much easier. It's so much easier to deploy. So we're just gonna do that. We're still gonna, why are they out of ammo? Weird. There should not be any recon vehicles out of ammo there. I'll worry about it a little bit later. Let's get our defenses set down and ready to go. Obviously, we're going to want to get these shelters up pretty quickly. We don't want those mosquitoes to decimate our riflemen. I think that was a pretty good number last time. However, we are going to stick some on the side just in case. I'm going to be a little bit greedy, and I'm going to try to stick some extra up on the front here. Hopefully that doesn't bite me too bad. So we're going to resume. These guys are just going to stay here. We're going to have one truck head up to supply the rifles, because I think one truck should be able to supply them all. Stick you on hotkey 1. Just going to have them stop right there, which is perfectly fine. They have begun moving. We are going to want to get some defenses down on top of our vehicles here, just for good measure. We will times 4 this. Why are they out of ammo? Well, they're working, so I'm going to kind of ignore the fact that they say that they're out of ammo because they are currently shooting, so I think we're good on that end. Bunch of just flyers at the moment. Looks like we've got the cockroaches incoming. They are getting shot down pretty quickly. They're getting pretty far into the defenses. No, you are not. Looks like they are dying just as they hit the infantry, which works for now. I don't want them hitting the vehicles. They're going to hit the vehicles a little bit. I think we should be good on that, though. How are we doing on enemy groups? So I'm hoping there's not too many more cockroaches left. I think the majority of what's left should be grasshoppers and ants. And it looks like we are down to the last... See, why are we out of small caliber ammunition? I know we didn't go through ammo that quickly. This might be really, really bad. We should not be out of ammunition right now. We bought 5 million in the last episode. Maybe the game bugged out? We should have enough ammunition to mop up what's left. So I'm going to ×4 it so we can mop up what's left. Alright, there is a lot of other problems showing up. We are just now losing some of our barbed wire, but I think we're good. I don't think we're going to lose anything. There's only 70 bugs left. We're having an ammunition problem that we should not be having. Alright, so yeah, so the rifles should be able to pick up whatever's left over. There's only 3 left, so I'm going to get the other 2 sappers down. We're going to get them over to the bug hill to finish that off. I'm going to have to look into replenishing ammo, it looks like, because for some reason our ammo stores are at 0, and they definitely should not be. So that's a bit weird to me. So I don't know if something went wrong with the save file or what, but I know we did buy 4 million rounds of ammunition last episode. That is really weird to me. Anyway, make this hive go boom. We will deal with the ammunition issue in a minute. Alright. Got some decent XP from that. Alright, so let's go to ammunition here. The fact that we only have 2,678 small caliber annoys me greatly. So we're not even going to be able to make a push this turn either. I did want to try to make a push this turn because obviously we have the ability to move. That doesn't look like it's going to happen. So we're going to end the day there. We got more incoming. Ants are anting as per they do. So we will be able to run the master bedroom with the sappers since our sappers are on standby, so we will move them there. We are going to take care of our ammunition issue. Correction, we bought 500,000 bullets. My bad. We're going to pick up 2.3 million small caliber bullets. If I run out of bullets again this quickly, I'm going to figure something's wrong with the game. Anyway, so this right here is a sapper battle. I will do that off camera, obviously, and then this will be our primary fight here this turn. So it looks like they have a fairly healthy mix yet again. This time we should not have an ammunition problem. What's the mission here? I can't. I don't like these fights because I just don't have the ammunition for these vehicles, so I'm going to refuse it. That's going to give them a bunch of stuff. That's going to push them into level 3, which is really bad for me. Because unfortunately, we just don't have the required hardware or ammunition slash resources to really fight that. We just don't. Um, so I'm going to do this real quick, and I'll be right back when it's done. And we're back. Alright, so unfortunately that wasn't in our favor because it was a capture the flag battle. I physically cannot hold it with 2 sappers. That's just not how it works. So, unfortunately, we did lose that. We can attack it right away. We can walk over it. That way, at least we hold it. We obviously need to attack that next turn. We're going to get our next mechanized division moved on up. We're going to double check our ammunition. Make sure that we didn't get completely screwed on that. So let's get this battle on the way. Hello, Mr. Ugly. Alright. So we are going to control, click. Sapper vehicles. Badoop badoop. 2 supply trucks, 1 supply truck for the infantry, and start and pause. Get our defenses down here. Remember not to get greedy. Badoop, badoop, badoop. Oh, and we're out of battle points. Just gonna throw that down on top of the scout cars there. And this time we should not have an ammo problem. But we are apparently going to have a car spread problem. Alright, so basically, I mean, we're in mop-up at this point. Those trucks really do carry the pew-pew. Alright, now to clean this up. Infantry, get our sappers down. Run them on over to the anthill. If they could just hurry up a little bit. I know it's a long walk, but, you know, could go a little faster. How we doing? Alright, so ammo's not completely getting screwed this time. Let's just start picking that up. Alright, easy cleanup. We should start seeing tier 3 bugs pretty shortly here though. So that could cause us problems. Next turn, obviously, our AA vehicles and our recons will hit this regiment. I'm honestly surprised they haven't really touched the hall at all. I'm actually surprised that they're going strictly for the living room. I'm not going to complain too much. I think I will actually be sending the rifles over here. I think it's better that we start getting an offense in and start denying them resources. Alright, so they do have some light bugs over here, which shouldn't be too hard for the rifles to pick off, thanks to sappers. We can start getting those resources counts down, because we don't want them to hit level 4 before we get our heavier vehicles, which Might take a minute. So we already did that this turn. And I think that's all we can do this turn. So we will end the day there. We're just going to walk over that. It won't take it over, but it will at least give us a slice there. So it looks like they are making a move for the hall this turn. I don't know why I had to open my big mouth. This is going to be really easy to hold for the recon vehicles. I'm going to move this regiment up here to support that. Obviously, we're going to need to defend this. It's a conquer the flags mission, so I'm in a state of perpetuity where they're just going to keep winning because I can't win with sappers there. I just can't. So, what I think we're going to do is we're just going to retreat. We're going to let them have it. We're not going to sit there. So what we're going to do is we're going to real quick recruit infantry, sapper. We're going to grab 2 sappers. We're going to get them stationed here and here. We're going to leave these guys over here. So they're going to retake that. When these ants come over here or come over here or over here, wherever they decide they're going to go, I'm going to take these sappers and I'm going to move over that way. The extra mission will get completed when I defend this area, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. This hall should be pretty decent. I already attacked the office. So let's get this living room defense on the board here, although I believe it's pretty much just going to be sappers, strictly speaking, since it is just ants and basic tier 1 mosquitoes. I'm surprised this group is even here, if I'm being honest. Considering they are T1 and they're not really using tier 1 anymore. Just get those defenses deployed. Obviously, I could throw down the scout cars and have some extra defenses. I don't believe it necessary, however. Get under the nets. And they should be on their way here in a second. Yep, there they are. They're going to start falling like mosquitoes. I'm going to stick some more nets down just in case. Can never be too careful. Yep, as you can see, they're coming from both ways, front and side. We just don't want that. And a fairly easy clean up. Alright. Let's throw our other sapper down. Times for it, and get our butts up to the outpost, Bug Hill, whatever you want to call it. Because we haven't seen this 20 times before. Running on up. I'm just going to sit over here. So this is TAC view, for anyone who is curious. This was brought up. I'm well aware of it. I prefer not to use it. Just blow it up. There we go. That solves that problem. Alright, well, I'll take the experience. Refined plastic is always welcome in my book. Alright, now we've got the actual defense here. Since we have 80 groups, seems like it's a majority flyers, which is fine, since we now have AA vehicles. Let's see, reinforcements, infantry, get those down. Put down my sapper. Get my scout cars down. Get my AA vehicles down. Get down 3 trucks for them. Get down a truck for the infantry. Start, pause. Plop those guys right there, get the truck up there, get our defenses down. It is a majority flyers, so I believe we are just going to go with a 3x3 of barbed wire and a bunch of nets. This time we're not going to skimp out on the vehicles in the back. We're going to make sure that's down right properly. Put you on one. We won't be seeing them until they are fairly close, and I believe they only have one direction which they can come from. Let's just times one that, because, you know, as much as I really wish they wouldn't use those rockets. That's all I've got to say about that one. Because those are expensive. Huh? That's not good. That is really not good. I think we might have to take an L here. Yep. Alright, the losses are getting way too high. Back to home. We are going to withdraw. We're going to lose this battle. We don't have the ability to hold it. I'm not going to lose all of what is there. 17 and 28. Honestly, I think we're going to combine a couple of these. Well, I can get reinforcements up there pretty shortly. So what we're going to do is we're going to recruit. We're going to need to bring fresh reinforcements up there. We could fight this. It's 3 groups of... actually, you know what? That's actually a pretty easy fight. So we're actually going to fight it. Since most of what's left is flyers, I think we should be good, and we should just be able to plop down a bunch of these and deal with the flyer issue altogether. Get some by our vehicles, even though that light AA should be more than enough to hold off some mosquitoes. Times 4 it. Times 1 it. Let's see what's going on. So the cockroaches just aren't going down. The 50 cals should be dealing with those. I don't know what they're actually shooting at. Then we've got the AA guns that should be, I mean, they are just straight up destroying them. We are going to lose more riflemen, which is unfortunate. I'm not sure why. Alright, you know what? Target close. the fact that we lost a vehicle there is very obnoxiously annoying. I am very annoyed by this. Alright, shoot close. Alright. That cleaned up the rest of the bugs. We did lose the rest of the rifles, I think. Unfortunately. So that's going to be some heavy losses there. At least we took the group down. We retook our point. I believe we're starting to run into the issue of we need more. We need tanks. Like straight up, we're going to need some tanks. Move away from that. Alright. We're good on that. We gained some resources out of it. I believe if we go to unlocks, vehicles. We're not quite at the light tank, but we will be next turn. We could get the assault vehicle, but personally I don't really care for it. Plus the light tank has the 105, which I believe is large caliber, so we are going to have to look into investing into some large caliber ammunition. Since both this army can move, why not? Okay, you're the reinforcements and you're the sappers. You should be able to move. All right, we haven't ended a turn yet, right? All right. So at this point, we're just gonna combine them. If this game wants to let me, which it never does. Okay, you know what? We'll just do this. Fine. We're going to combine the two armies since there's no riflemen left anyway. That leaves it full, but it's not combat ready if you ask me. We're going to need some spare parts. Spare parts allow us to repair vehicles and the like. Unfortunately, spare parts are very expensive though, which is quite an issue. But it shouldn't be too bad. Alright. We will end the day there. Where are the ants going? That's not at all what I want to see. That's really not what I want to be seeing. Alright, so this round is... Okay, never mind, they did move up. Alright, so this is the recon division. We're going to move the recon division into the office because we want to definitely take and hold the office since the living room has less pressure on it. We have an ant battle here. We have an ant battle here. Both of these are going to be either attack or defend the allied outpost. These sappers are going to move up. This division is going to move up. This turn, we have our tanks. So we're going to unlock our light tanks. We're going to head into recruitment. Recruiting an army. Light tanks. So they're 180 apiece, but they have 7.62s and 105 millimeter cannons on them. So they are going to be decent for what we need them for. I think we are going to actually wait a turn. So we are going to put that on pause. We're going to wait a turn. I really wish they would stop that. Like, I really wish they would cut that out. So they're going to progress into level 4 rather quickly, which is going to be very problematic for us. But anyway, I will save those issues for next episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next episode.